Hello everybody and pilots and aviators alike. I'm going to show you today what it's like to destroy Deluxoes and other things that have struggles climbing up in the air after you. I'm going to teach you guys how to be somewhat of a savage when it comes to dealing with these things. This technique and things that I'm going to show you is going to allow you to kill them at a 100% guarantee rate. And I say 100% determining on if you get hit by some of these random missiles while you're trying to go into combat. And a lot of people know while you're in combat, you want to flip your jet left or right in the knife flight position, in which we will go over really briefly after we get into this video. I got my friend here, really respectable motherfucker here. LOK is what we call him, Lord of Kills. One last disclaimer is, I do not exist on other planes of battle, okay? I do not roll tanks, I do not run to the ground, I am a strict aviator, okay? I only fly and shit. If you want to diss on my skills, go ahead, hit that shit in the comments below and all that. I don't mind. Call me a jet pussy, call me whatever the fuck you like. I just like to fly. I do what I want in free roam. You should do the same, and I respect whatever the fuck you do, okay? I'm just trying to help you guys out here. But the reason that we call Dano here Lord of Kills is because he knows how to do pretty much everything. He's killed people in oppressors, in which I've been surprised. He's sniped shit out with the fucking tank, in which I've been bad. Sorry about my language, by the way. I need to clean it up a little bit for the people that do not like swearing. I do it a lot, but I apologize. But anyways, Dano, anybody that I ever learned anything from that helped me in GTA, it's this man right here. He's a badass. Lord of Kills. It's the only thing that I could call him, besides hombre, family, and amigo, okay? Also, I'm going to take a look right here. If you guys don't believe that I know my stuff when I'm flying, go ahead. You're entitled to your own opinion. But on top of the things about being an aviator here, you're going to see some no-life stuff. Check out my time in cars, distance traveled in cars, but you slowly skim down to the time flying in planes. You can add all that stuff together, I'm pretty sure. Not the same as flying in planes here. Another thing that I would like to discuss before we get into this video is we are going to be using the laser for the primary domination. It's the plane that I like to call the jack of all trades, the dogfighter, the interdictor, the freaking terrorist when it comes to blowing people up on the ground. You can avoid missiles going upwards with this damn thing if you're really good with it. But you really don't want to do that. That'll put you in a bad position, but times in which you really need to, you can. This is the jack of all trades when it comes to aviation, guys. You do not want to be using most of any other planes unless you got specific purposes. We'll come over here to the Starling. The Starling is a very good dogfighter because its variation in flight and how fast it can spin and just the way that it can twerk out and go anywhere it needs to be. It's really good. But the drawback with it would be its boost. You people, I don't do much aviation in this, and I'm ashamed to say because I'd like to use this a lot more often, and when I do come up with different content, we can go through this plane in its own different ways. I do like that it has bombs and missiles, and it's all coming from the front of your plane, directly from the front. A big favorite of mine right here is the Pyro. The Pyro, I'd like to assume it's the interdictor. When you put missiles on something, you stop its path. You stop it going from where it wants to go. Therefore, putting it into your crosshairs is the perfect time to blow it up, right? But never rely on your missiles with this thing. Real dogfighters will destroy you if you're just relying on the missiles. I like to say that if you're using a Pyro, you're using it to destroy a certain type of plane. It's the bane of certain planes' existence. Why? Because the left rudder and the right rudder, they move so smoothly and much more freedom given than most of the other planes, maybe besides the road. But this thing can be on top of you, inside of you, around you, anywhere it needs to be in a dogfight. So this thing is what you use if you want to take down other planes, but you can be murked. And what I mean by murked is the strategy that I'm about to teach you with the jack of all trades, which I like to say can work on Pyros. Why? Because the strategy here emphasizes in missile locks, okay? If something's missile locking you, you got to understand. And you could think about this in your own way when you're playing and killing and crafting out your own kills, man. And women out there, angels. But anyways, missile lock, you're letting things go into the freaking AI's hands, okay? It's really jacked up sometimes when you get a missile box and it's underneath something and the missiles are flying under there. What are you going to do when you can't manually aim a missile through something? You can't manually aim a missile without a lock and it just curves for you. If you could, man, you could mind freak these people and just kill them the way that you want to kill them, man. Why don't you just do that to everything? But me as a pilot, I do not like trusting in missiles. The missiles lead my opponents into their death, okay? You use the missiles to get them in circles and sometimes tag them, okay? But real pilots, I'm not going to call myself in front of everybody else to say you're not a real pilot, but you do not rely on things that are out of your hands, okay? Just plain and simple. It's one of these rules, if you're learning from me, I'd like for you guys to grasp. Do not rely on locking on to stuff, okay? Because you shoot missiles spinning around, those are just to mess with your opponent, all right? You guys ready to fly? You guys ready to be a little more savage than usual? You guys ready for this? Let me know if you guys need any other tips and whatnot. We're going to get started on this, okay? Dan, I forgot to explain, like I said, Lord of Kills, he's going to be the one, my opponent. And it's going to show you guys. This guy, I forgot to show you guys this. This guy, pretty high leveled. He's got his stuff straight. He's saved me in the game. 1.8 on the ground, guys. He doesn't really do much. Not do much, but he doesn't do flying. He doesn't go and blow everybody up like me. I got a pilot's KD, okay? 5.55. I will be real with you. If I did not fly, my KD would be less than Dan's by I don't even know how much. I was at like 0.5 before I started flying my Hydra, man. And women, angels again. But I was really, really low at this, okay? I got a pilot's KD, and I'm not owning to something that I did not earn. If you guys, KD doesn't matter, yeah, cool. KD doesn't matter, but... Okay, we're out here out of Sports Sake Kudo. I call it my nest because I do a lot of my practice here. I do most of my practice in stunt races and stuff like that. I have not gotten to the point where I got some friends to practice with where I can do the capture and have people, like, fight me in that sense. But here we got Lord of Kills, Dan himself, riding around, cruising, right? The first thing that happens when you're out here flying around, doing the things that you do as a bird, these things come your way. They always, 9 times out of 10, they see you and they want to kill you. Alright, so we're going to come over here. Dan should be alerted to our existence here. And we're going to pretend like we're going to go by the city. But what we want to do is go at the Deluxo. If you really don't want to spend that 9 out of 10 chance to being killed by the hold up one second, I'm going to change my my audio settings so that you guys can maybe hear me a little better. I don't know if it's like overpowering with the jet boost, but anyways, you don't want to go head on and risk the chance of having this guy lock on some missiles to you and you get hit by the incoming missiles trying to spin away. Sometimes you get hit by incoming missiles and that's embarrassing, right? Because I told you guys this is 100% guarantee. But as you can tell, I'm freaking free talking about this right now. But once you hear those missiles, what you want to do is start doing your knife flight. You want to stay away from where he's at. You almost want to give yourself a good lead to go forward. But what you want to be doing is luring him, okay? You want him to follow you. You want him to have the thought that he can get your sweet ass out of the jet and start killing you, right? But as you can tell, we're already not even being locked on. But you don't want to go and take shots left and right across him. You give him the chance to kill you. And I don't know if this is fact or not, but Deluxos have a really, really tight missiles turns. But now you can see him, right? Don't worry, it's not going to be as hard as killing an oppressor. Oppressors are sort of difficult. But what you want to do is you slowly want to tap L1 and start pulling yourself up. You may not even want to tap L1, but adjust your nose to start climbing up. As you can tell, you cannot hear him locking on anymore. So once you're free, you give yourself a straight altitude climb, okay guys? The reason we're not using a Hydra here is because you cannot do a straight altitude climb as well. Once you got enough, if your Deluxo is a little bit touched in the head, he's going to start following you up there, thinking that there's a glimpse and moment that he can come at you, okay? Right now, I'm holding L2 and tapping R2 to break my speed. Gravity's going to be fighting you, but you see him right here? Bam! Goodbye, Deluxo. That was quick, right, guys? That's what it's at. Say, for instance, you missed the shot. We're going to do another take right here. Alright guys, I'm still being hunted by this Deluxo, man. It's been getting in my hair. It's been trying to ruin my fun as an aviator, and I want to show you guys how to keep your fun going, you know? I don't know if you can hear the little beeps. He's still locking on to me, that son of a bitch. I'm just kidding. But he's going at me right here, okay? It's a guaranteed thing, so you guys don't dog on Dano for not being able to hit me here. It's just the thing. If you guys are flying around and you know about homing missiles, you should know that they're very, very unreliable. We discussed this in the first take of this video. Okay, straight altitude climb, right? Straight altitude climb. Say, for instance, you didn't give yourself enough height, and now you're coming down at Mach speed, so you're not good at freaking slowing yourself down. Oh no, I missed. I missed. What the fuck do I do now? Keep in control of your jet. This phase, which is phase 3 I like to call it, is very easy compared to that. A lot of the times your Deluxo is not gonna freaking drop himself. He's not ready for this. But as you can see, holding L2 and tapping R2 to hover is stalling me. So look how slow we're going, guys. We're going really, really, really slow. All you have to do is slow yourself down, pull enough speed enough to see him up underneath you. Once you get close enough, take your target, savages, and take the kill. You know what I'm saying when I say that, and you should get a boner from it. As a pilot, I do. I get harder from the aspect. You can even give yourself good enough time. He's dead. Congratulations, guys. You learned how to dispose of Deluxos and helicopters, okay? This works on helicopters too, no matter what it is. If it's an Akula following you, you bring him up, okay? Bring him up into what I like to call the veil of the clouds. It's where real birds exist, okay? It's where real pilots, they get to do their stuff, unless you're in the city fighting and using the environment, which is very, very good, which will go on with another video if you guys like this. Next, what I would like to discuss is, hey, you taught me how to destroy Deluxos and all that at normal speeds, but nowadays the GTA environment is consistently changing, Things are coming in here that it's just Rockstar feels the need to keep into the game. I like the Deluxo speed glitch, but I understand doing it myself. It's just an annoyance, for reals. It really is something that you can use to kill people in vehicles. And in the rare case that you're in a car, or a Presser, or a Deluxo, and you're not doing any of these speed glitches, they're going to consistently annoy you and follow you and shoot you. My main advice to this, guys, is do not chase them. Do not go after them. Use your tact and ability to dodge their stuff, okay? You do not want to be in the hair of these guys. You do not want to be ashamed by a modder slash glitcher slash whatever you like to call them, asshat, pussy, whatever you like to say, okay? I like to keep my mouth dirty. I'm sorry for that. Leave whatever you like in the comments. I don't care. I do care about your guys' feedback, but some of it makes me laugh a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. But anyways, if you're gonna bring it, if you got a Deluxo consistently following you in a plane, the rare case is that you can outrun its missiles. But if this guy is a Billy Badass, a god, if you will, he will try and slam his Deluxo through you, kind of like that spike that the dude does in Guardians of the Galaxy, the little red one, you know, Zondu, if I got his name correctly, blue Smurf looking guy. But anyways, my best advice to you, if you got a Deluxo speedily following you at Mach speeds, bring him into the city. Have him follow you through a route. It's something that I used to call, as a newbie, the pilot's test. If somebody couldn't keep them back of me when I go within over here in the freaking city, you know what I'm talking about, you guys. The Maze Bank, you know, everywhere like that. 9 times out of 10, you know, I always say 9 times out of 10, maybe the 6 times out of 10 here, that asshole, or glitcher, whatever you like to call him, is going to crash into a wall. He's going to hit something. Maybe even a tree, who knows, man. Maybe he's just going to stop because he feels like it, to tease you and text you. Do know, these people, they cannot sit there and text you. So if you like to shoot him some kind of provocative thing, say, hey, I'm not encouraging violence, I'm not encouraging cursing this guy out. I very, very do not highly discourage racism, okay? This GTA community is filled with racism, but lead him out into the city, guys. Use your brain, have him hit some wall, shame him, okay? Thank you for watching. You guys are all my savages. To me, man, I only call myself Savage Severus because I got that from some people that I love and do enjoy to have around. They're my good homies, and most of the time make these videos for them. But I would like to show you guys how to continue having fun in your jet, okay? Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe, support me. I like to produce content, okay? and I just can't stop making a video. I like making videos, okay? This is the first time that I create a tutorial, but I would like to show you guys how to keep yourselves up in these jets, okay? Let me know in the comments below what kind of stuff you guys struggle with in aviation so that I can help you guys out with it, okay? Give you guys a better interscope in what you guys would like to see with me, you know? Stunts, kills. I do have 3 different plans, alright? I want to continue making some tutorial videos for aviation. I would also like to make OVXC highlights. If people don't know what OVXC means, it means Zero Vermin Crew. It's a crew that we run that we treat like family. But I'm going to create OVXC highlights, which are good excerpts and kills, which I will edit and make stuff. I'm not a good editor. Give me a break, guys. I'm barely starting. One-man show here. I'm just want to show you guys what it looks like through my eyes, okay? Like it or love it. This Joaquin Minono, guys, gonna try and murder my ass, but it's okay. I'm gonna go back to my nest. You know me. I don't really want to be killing people. Killing people becomes exhaustive. I do like their feedback when they do get to me after I kill them. It's usually a lot of racist stuff. Kill yourself kind of shit. But anyways, last but not least, I'm also going to create another series that is OVXC Uncut. There's going to be clips of me fighting in the city. Oh, damn. That's a lot of shit. Sorry, Air Force. You know me. I live right here, man. Go fucking leave your shit at the door. The wing, it's just going to come in like that. Scraping in. That's funny. That's a good thing. But anyways, OVXC Uncut. That's just scenes, clips, not even cut anything. Just raw footage of what I would like to show. Which I cannot guarantee is going to be released weekly or daily, but I will release them when they come. I will guarantee that I'll release some highlight reels every week or 2 weeks or so. It depends on what I feel is good enough to show you guys. A lot of jet pilots, a lot of people I've seen, other people such as like, I'm not going to call them out. I don't feel like it's respectful enough to put their stuff and showcase them that way. But they like to record the way that they tear people up in hydras and lasers. But that's plain and simple. If you really wanted that kind of content, let me know. I got hours and hours and hours of the footage, okay? I killed this guy last night, 2 hours, 100 and something times, okay? It's no joke. It's hard to tell somebody that this guy was actually trying. But anyways, good night, good morning. Thank you for your support. Thank you. Look, Lord of Kills is just murdering people right there. That's just what he does, guys. He just can't help it. He's a fucking psychopath. And he's alright with me calling him that. You can see him in other videos. I promise you. He will shoot you out of a parachute with a freaking tank. He will freaking hit you with the bike and clip your parachute. He will chop you up with rotors. He just gets creative with that, alright? I like to say about him, which is the ultimate respect, he always helps me out with everything. I hit him up to make this video in the freaking morning. He's just like ready to go, man. I don't even know if he jerked off, got his shit out and everything, man. But he's ready. He's always ready to kill. But what I like to say about Dano is that dude freaking takes his kills like he eats his meals, okay, guys? He starts with the freaking salad first. Then he starts with the freaking other stuff, man. Potatoes and meat. He starts killing on the ground. He starts flying. He supports his people more than anything. So if you guys really want to get in touch with somebody that's a Beasley badass and teach you stuff on the ground or even support your killing, Dano, Cano, Bano. I cannot stress enough. This guy's a badass. Okay, guys? Thank you for your time and everything like that, okay? Just help me out here. Subscribe, comment, highlight.